Let's start with Ms. Ray Palma. The question goes through something like this. It is of popular opinion inside the ESC that local operations committee this year underperformed relative to the objectives set by the committee and by ESC at the start of the year. Your committee pushed for imposing the cleaners of the week, which was deemed obsolete during our second plan SEM, was limited to 3 major cleanups for the entire year, and did not proactively promote the upkeep of the office. Also, there are several times when no LO update was given during GAs. Your committee project, which should have been a committee effort, materialized weeks before this term ends. The question is, why should we vote for a councilor who came from this committee in ESC? So, 45 seconds starts now.
So, first of all, since ako lang yung LO member na tumatakbo, I know kung saan nagkulang yung LO committee. I think yung LO na kulang sa empowerment ng mga members dahil, ayun nga, unti-unti kaming nalalagas and nagka-problem din with our counselor. So, ayun. Batayin ako dahil gusto ko this year ma-push ibalik natin yung welfare committee sa LO dahil hindi lang dapat nagagawa natin hindi lang dapat nagagawa ng maayos yung trabaho. Dapat tayong mga ESC members dapat maayos din yung welfare natin.
Okay, time is up. Thank you, Ms. Ray Palma. Let's proceed to Ms. Samuela Cueto. In your projects and plans for first semester, the average proposed projects per department is 12, and ME reps was proposed only 6. And the 6, only 2 has materialized, namely a department cleanup and the annual update me, the regular ME Dev GA. On your second semester plans, only 1 project was proposed, namely ME Sports Fest. This leaves you with only 3 accomplished projects for 12 months of your term. As a councilor, how do you plan to motivate DEP reps to attend to their DEP work given your track record? 45 seconds starts now.
Ayan, so unang-una kailangan nating ipa-realize ating mga department representatives na their primary work inside the ESC is to actually deliver their specific plans of action. Ngayon, how I plan to do it is start pa lang ng SEM, right after they win, magkakaroon tayo ng meeting with the department representatives and then ita-timeline natin ng maayos kung ano yung mga projects na gagawin nila for the first SEM, for the second SEM, and then if we have to sit down with kasama ko and then sila with the department chair and all other faculty, we will do it. Kasi para din malinaw kung ano talaga yung dapat natin ma-accomplish for the year. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Samuela Cueto. Let's proceed to Marquita Castellano. Marquita, you are running a student affairs counselor, yet your track record shows other path. You are a member of External Affairs Committee, head of an External Affairs Committee in your Vol Corps, and logistics head of an ESC event, which clearly shows lack of SA work in ESC. If you think you are deserving of the position of student affairs, how come you are far more deserving than those with extensive SA experience? 45 seconds starts now.
First of all, I believe that the External Affairs Committee yung ginagawa namin hindi nalalayo sa ginagawa ng Student Affairs Committee. Unang-una sa lahat, before I entered DSC, I was a volunteer of different non-government organizations kung saan we visit different communities and different hospitals na tinutulungan yung mga children. And this year, as bilang department representatives, bilang chair rep, hindi lamang ako nagpakulong sa constituents ko sa UP Diliman, chemical engineering students in UP Diliman, but I also helped the UP Diliman, the chemical engineering students of UP Visayas, kung saan napawala namin yung lab fees. So this year, bilang tumatakbo akong SA Councilor, dala-dala ko yung extent of reach na nakuha ko sa External Affairs Committee dahil naniniwala ko, hindi lamang yung okay, yun lamang po. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Marquita. Let's proceed to Roy Lumbres. Let's start. In a meeting with Enterprise, it was reported that the meeting ended sorely as a word war between you and Doc Season and Sud regarding the type of competition you want for Engineering Innovations Congress. This word war ended with an email of non-recommendation of Eng Icon from Doc S to the Dean of the college. The question is, how can we entrust you that you can deal well with officials that are in higher ascendancy than you? 45 seconds starts now.
Ayun, so yung sa meeting natin to with Doc Season, nangyari to one time, hindi natin kasama ang ating head sa Engineering at Innovations Congress. Sinubukan natin na humingi kay Doc Season ng ilang beses tayo humingi ng pagkakataon sa kanya, Sir, give me chance, give me 5 minutes para kausapin yung heads to consult on what to do and what not to do. Pero hindi niya tayo pinagbigyan. Tinignan niya tayo na masama, sinabihan niya tayo, you are incompetent, you are not deserving para tumulong sa amin sa pag-ayos ng event. Pero anong ginawa natin? Nagpakumbaba tayo sa kanya. Humingi tayo ng tawad. Kinausap ulit natin siya at ngayon nagsulat tayo ng letter of apology para ibigay sa kanya. Bakit? Kasi gusto natin na maging maayos ang bawat connection natin sa administration natin.
Thank you, Roy. Time's up. Thank you, Roy. Let's proceed with Chechen Morales. This year, Engineering Innovations Congress held #IconBuild, a recycling competition as its new event, and was launched last March 13, 2016. After garnering only one participant, registration was moved to March 30, 2016. 15 days after that and 14 days before the term ends, the ESC is left clueless regarding the fate of this project. No participant orientation or additional publicity transpired in the past 15 days. As a councilor, how do you ensure participation of any students to ESC's projects and events? 45 seconds starts now.
Number one, ensure that ongoing pa rin ang Icon Build. We are in touch with the participants of this competition. And I can tell you that as the PR councilor, sisiguraduhin ko sa inyo that all the events of the ESC are transparent and are accessible to the students. In CHE, we were able to do that. All the events of the sheriffs had primer, lahat ay napapadalhan ng email, ng text messages. And we promise that this year, as your PR councilor, dadalhin natin yan sa lahat pa ng department. Lahat ng kaganapan sa ESE, ibababa natin sa mga department. Sisiguraduhin natin na bawat at lahat ng mga estudyante ay nakakarinig at nakakaalam ng mga kaganapan sa ESE.
Maraming salamat. Let's proceed to Leon. Ayan. The question. Ayan. Alhumora Engineering Opening Week, in which you are the overall co-head, reported a negative of almost 50,000 pesos. The steering committee decided not to drop any event, even if the projected negative was projected at GA before the week started. And upon conclusion of O week, may reported negative cash flow of 50,000. The ESC shouldered this deficit, and the debt was expected to be paid after opening week. But 8 months later, not even a single centavo was paid. As a councilor and a future head of an ESC event, what could have been done in that 8 months for these kind of debts to be paid? 45 seconds starts now.
Siguro nag-focus kasi yung team ko sa kanilang departments, no, as the overall co-head of Engineering Opening Week. Sinigurado ko naman na ilang beses ko sila sinabihan, no, kung na gumawa ka ng mga projects, but unfortunately nga, nag-focus sila sa kanilang event. Siguro na lang yung for future plans for the next school year, no, is sana mas ma-project siguro maayos yung budget para hindi siguro magkulang sa ganito. And we don't want kasi to sacrifice the events dahil lang sa pera.
Thank you. Ivan Leon, let's proceed to the next councilor, Jello Mandal. This year, UP Arise has supported two of UP Alianza's major endeavors, namely the passing of the UP Students' Magna Carta, and the progressive rollback of tuition, and the move to impeach JP de las Nieves from UP Alianza, and the call for his resignation in USC, where your signature was present. This year, after all the controversies that UP Alianza has faced, it will be noticed that your spiel does not include voting for Alianza NGREPs to the USC or even the Alianza standard bearers. Isn't it just timely for UP Arise to drop its support to UP Alianza after all the fiasco that it has involved itself in over this year? Moreover, how much of this move to not associate Arise with Alianza is purely political? 45 seconds starts now.
I just want to say that this election will not support Alianza because we have in each of our councilors a different perspective in which yung pininiwala namin. Kaya magkakaiba ito. At ngayong taon, as your next ESC councilor, I think, and I strongly believe, that nung naging MARP ako before, I was able to give myself to the students, the whole ME community, and we were named the best ME department representatives at that time. And also, given me this time that I was the org president of UPRIs, this time around, I'm much more stronger. We had successful events in our organization. We had the Great Fresh Tour in UP Diliman. It was the official Great Fresh Tour. Thank you so much.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let's move to our next councilor, Ms. Carla Ebon. This year, the engineering community witnessed the absence of UP Prime's major endeavors, such as Jumpstart, UP Prime's Freshy Welcoming Tour, and Prime Week, where projects such as ES Quizbee and Thanksgiving are usually held. Also, UP Prime's flagship project, Dulaang Engineering, was identified as a case of mishandling for 2 years in a row. Now, after a series of inconsistencies and indiscretion throughout the competition. Question is, what is the assurance that you can pull off the biggest of projects in ESC given this track record? 45 seconds starts now.
So ngayon, yung context natin, due to yun nga, may iba events na hindi tayo natuloy, like what Ed mentioned. Of course, meron tayong mga events na, of course, UP Prime right now focused on projects and external partnerships. We're part of Rise for Education and Stop Lumad Killings Network. And clarify ko rin din, Prime Week is moved after elections. This is due to timeline kasi talaga pinaralan namin before egg week, ganyan. Ako personally, gusto ko talaga siyang i-push sana. Kaso, hirap na rin talaga yung manpower. Yun na rin, sa Dulaan. Despite all this, yung mga nangyari nga sa Dulaan, I know that I can still perform. And as a former department representative, I think that my awards such as Best Finance Committee member and what's the marketing ahead can attest my dedication. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Carla Ebon. Last person to answer the track record question for this round is Eman Rodriguez. The question goes like this. This year, Smoker Night has implemented a lot of changes in its rules and guidelines, such as the prohibition of direct cursing and disturbances to performance, such as booing and flame wars. Another notable change is the rule to not allow name dropping of any entity in the college, which could result to negative participation points. Names such as Engineering Week and Smoker Night were advised to be removed from the script of organizations, which could have resulted to organization not being able to critique the event itself and Engineering Week. These rules were claimed to be a form of censorship, which goes against the very character of a body of representatives, which is to be open to criticisms. The question is, given your track record of censorship, how do you plan for ESC to take criticisms in the future? 45 seconds starts now.
First, let's define criticism as being prohibited to say, to act, or to write something that will pertain to someone or something. Now, this Smoker Night, we implemented the rule to prohibit name dropping, but did it stop us? Did it stop us to imply something? Point is, there was no censorship at all because the message, what performance want to say is still conveyed. But why did we impose such rule? Number one, why did we impose such rule? Because we still want a Smoker Night that is open to criticisms, but not to the extent that it will shame someone, because that is not the mandate of a Smoker Night, that is not the mandate of Engineering Week, and that is not the mandate of a genuine Engineering Student Council. Thank you.
Okay.